from the Orchid Hut. This is Dana. It is getting pretty late in the evening on Wednesday, October 27th. I went out to check the mail and my box of orchids had arrived. This was an order that I made from Jewel Orchids out of Georgia. I believe they're a smaller orchid nursery, family-run operation. And they were having a special on their website that they would ship any box of orchids for $10. And honestly, these got here just as quick as FedEx, if not quicker. They were shipped on Monday and they are already here on Wednesday evening. This was a birthday gift to myself. My birthday is tomorrow, Thursday, October 28th. So what I think I'm going to do this evening, and especially since I'm a bit tired right now and I really want to enjoy opening this on my birthday, I'm going to do kind of a preliminary unboxing here, and then I will re-video the rest of the orchid unboxing when I do it on my birthday tomorrow. So the only thing I noticed about the box on the outside is it did have a bit of a bash right here. So hopefully that did not cause any kind of damage to the orchid on the inside. The box is sturdy, so it should be okay. And let's see what they did. So everything on the inside is packed with newspaper. So I'll start pulling some of that out. And I did order 3. Let's take the first one out. And they are also connected with packing tape down in the bottom of the box. Okay, so here's number 1. Okay, so here is orchid number 1, and I will be removing all of that shredded newspaper and the rest of the wrapping tomorrow. Something to look forward to. And then number 2. And again, I will save this for tomorrow morning and remove all of the shredded newspaper. Nothing is feeling damp, so that's actually a good thing. And now what I'm hoping is that there's 2 orchids in one of those packages, because I should have had 3. So maybe tomorrow the mystery 3rd orchid will reveal itself. Okay, so for right now I'm just going to get rid of this trash and deal with the rest of it tomorrow. Part 2 coming up next. Okay, so I actually did wait until the morning to take all of the shredded newspaper off. I hope that the light here is not going to be too much of a glare, because the sun coming in today from the bay window is really bright. Okay, so let's get started. Last night I was wondering where the 3rd orchid was. I did poke around just a little bit here, and there are 2 pots down at the bottom of this shredded newspaper, so I knew the 3rd one was in there. But let's start with this one. It looks to be in a clay pot. The shredded newspaper is actually a pretty good idea for packing. It comes off really easily, but still provides some good protection. Oh, what a cute little orchid. Okay, let's see. Encyclia David M. Johnston. Mossbucii times Atrorubens. I am probably mispronouncing that in a terrible way. I'll be sure to retype the name when I edit the video. Okay, so let's have a look. It is in a clay pot, but in a plastic pot inside of a clay pot, and it is stuck in there. So it's been in there a while, and the roots have connected themselves to the clay pot. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pseudobulbs. This one looks to be the latest growth coming out of the pot, so at some point this will need to be repotted. It looks like it's growing in this direction. And it does not appear to have bloomed before. So it'll be interesting to see if this puts up a spike anytime soon. Really happy though with that little orchid. Cute, cute. Okay, so let's look at the next one. This one is larger and has some tape around the bottom of the pot to keep the media from falling out. There are a good bit of roots coming out of the pot here, so I'm trying to be careful not to damage those. Take the tag out, get that out of the way for now. Okay. So this is Cattleya Pittiae variety Cerulea. So that's implying to me that something will be blue. I picked something that has some blue in the bloom. Okay, really good root system on top of the pot. It has some sort of seedling beginnings here with a very small pseudobulb, but then it grew and made 1, 2, and it looks like this is probably the latest growth, the biggest one. No indication of having bloomed before, but we'll see how that goes. Again, very healthy orchid. I'm pleased so far with my order from Jewel. Okay. And the media inside the pots is not, you know, super old either. Sometimes you order orchids online and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, that needed to have been repotted 3 years ago. Okay, last one. Again, some tape here to keep the media from falling out. Some is going to still fall out anyway. There's a bit of tape on the root, so I'm going to be careful to get that off. I probably should have had a pair of scissors on hand. Would have made this a bit easier. Okay. Again, really healthy root system. I'm already noticing kind of an upward growth pattern on this one. It will need to be repotted sooner rather than later. This one is Potinara Naomi's Delight crossed with Catherine Clarkson, and then a bunch of acronyms for how it's registered. Okay. So again, kind of seedling growth here, moving along the rhizome. It looks to be growing, you know, in one direction here. So the pseudobulbs were getting larger and larger year after year. So this one, and this one, and this one. Not quite sure what happened here. The leaves are missing. But the latest growth, you know, has roots coming out of the pot, nice and tall and straight. Again, no indication of ever having bloomed, but it probably is just now getting to blooming size. So we'll have to see what happens here. Okay, so those were my 3 orchids that I treated myself to for my birthday. I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox and unwrap them. If you liked watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, and the subscribe button will be in the lower right hand corner of the screen. You can also find me now on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and talk to you next time.